start to finish.
But
I've seen the
Frozen-
entire
Are you
movie,
serious?
just not in one sitting.
But Frozen is the one that got popular. Oh, Sora is freaking loving this.
Oh,
Well, to be fair, I mean, Frozen's not that bad.
Yeah, this is the first time he's
I'm
ever been in a
talking-
big city.
Oh my god.
so-
Yeah.
And he's never seen Cars before.
I mean,
Oh,
he
yeah.
saw that there was that truck in the world that never
I feel
was.
so metropolitan. Cosmopolitan?
Neapolitan.
Ooh.
I don't think any of those are right.
I mean, that's why there was
I
the whole
gotta
thing
tell Riku
of,
what a blast this place is.
But we just got here.
there were
We haven't even
people
done
who
anything yet.
didn't want to hear Let It Go over and over again, and found it funnier to have their like
Come on!
hero cousin instead singing Fallout Boys.
Yes. Oh, hi, Go-Go.
Sure.
That's right,
You
because
okay?
Fall Out Boy was
Yeah, Immortals.
Yeah,
Which, good song.
it was.
amazing song.
Baymax!
He really could have designed himself
shielded her from
some
major
Iron Man
injury,
armor,
but
but he
the
just
blow
gave
she
himself
sustained
magnets
to
on the
her
hands,
head
and that's it.
Has caused a mild concussion. We should take caution and
Well,
not move
Hero's
her
been
until
always
we
been
can
more of the
fully
brains than
stabilize her head.
an active fighter.
He seriously could have done
Cool.
something,
That's
though.
a robot!
Hello.
I know. I mean, I haven't seen
Gotcha.
that show though.
I did
your
the
personal
little hand motion
healthcare
thing. I know you
companion.
guys can't see my camera.
No, I did too.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. This
I mean, Baymax is
rules.
one of my favorite
Oh,
characters.
Sora, remember
Of
our
recent
other
Disney movies.
problem?
Also, it bugs me that so many characters have
Oh, yeah.
hoods, but never put them on.
Hey! Who
Yeah.
are you? Oh,
It's just design.
I'm Sora.
It's just look cool.
And I'm Goofy.
The funniest part is Sora would fit right in here in Big Hero 6.
So
Name's Hero.
I
like-
found out
Mind
something.
helping us fight those things?
Oh, sorry.
Our
No, what's
team's
up?
called Big Hero
So
6.
you want to know why the setting is San Francisco Tokyo in the movie?
Sure.
Sure. Why is it San Francisco?
Okay. So,
Just because it's a combination of San Francisco and Tokyo?
well, yes, but do you want to know the reason why in canon?
Sure, why?
So, you know how they had that one really massive earthquake back in the 1900s?
Yes.
So imagine so that happened, but they had a lot of Japanese immigrants and
Let's
workers
go.
come over
Baymax.
to help rebuild the town, the entire city. And to show they were so indebted by their hard work, they renamed San Francisco to San Francisco Tokyo.
That's cool.
Don't let him get the drop on you, Sora.
Mm-hmm.
Take this.
So where's the rest of the team anyway? Like, I know Hero's useless without Baymax, and Go-Go has like a concussion, but there are
Their whole
other
team
members.
is here. Their whole team is here. You will see all of them.
Yeah,
It's just they're not here.
yeah, they're gonna be a little more
This
spread out.
particular encounter.
I really like the claw weapons.
You really do. I mean, to be fair, the claw weapons are generally one of the better aggressive style Keyblades.
Can you tell that's my
We
style?
have the pirates weapon, the pirates keyblade, and that is one of my favorite.
Oh, that's right. I have to try that.
You got it. It's
The
awesome.
storm flag is so freaking cool.
That's the second tier, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the
Highwind's
second
pretty
tier.
awesome as well, but storm flag is the best. Storm flag is basically this game's master form.
Yeah.
Really, that's high praise.
It really is. It's just the way it plays.
Just hear Baymax in the distance. Oh no.
I'm Healthcare, your personal Baymax companion. That's one of his death quotes, and I love it.
It is.
Wait, what?
Oh god.
Well, he said death quotes. More of fainting. Like Pokemon.
Okay.
Because people,
In the video
people don't
game,
die.
if your party member gets taken to 0 HP, they have quotes. And then Baymax's is, I'm Healthcare, your personal Baymax companion.
So they pretty much tried to do low
It's
energy from
Yeah, it's basically like he has low battery.
Yep.
Am I just wasting this guy, or am I over leveled for this?
You might be a
For
little
pirates, you might be a little over leveled, but
All right.
Yeah.
That's
Let me
the.
guess.
Yep.
Tangled?
That's right.
Yep.
Gee, it's almost as if I know my Disney princesses.
I mean, it's
Good
my
for you.
that is my favorite Keyblade in the game is the Tangled Keyblade. It's so fun to use. Looks like the Monsters Inc. is yours then, because that's the one I've seen you use the most.
Honestly, I think the Frozen Claws is better than the Monsters Inc. Claws. I've just gotten this one more upgraded. What's she talking about? I like half heard Lynn say something.
Something about Frozen.
Ah,
She sort of cut off a little.
No! The starfish goes back up again.
So that's probably the after effect from the
yeah, those.
Red Claws then.
X-Star.
Yeah, look,
from
those are the effects from the Monsters Inc. Keyblade she's talking about.
Yeah. That's
It
probably
looks like a starfish.
because it has the eyes from that monster thing. So that's
Yo,
probably-
okay, that was sick as heck.
Yeah,
That was a fun time.
I love this game.
Okay, so now I need to equip the Highwind and start chucking it full of upgrades. Because, honestly, I think I've heard
I
good
don't-
things about that.
I don't have
Yeah.
work tomorrow, so like, I can go as late as you want. We could finish up Disney Worlds tonight.
Not cool.
That'd be wild. I do
Hello,
work
spectacle.
early in the morning,
Not truth.
unfortunately.
And I can I
quality
can stream with you
reporting
at night
when you
tomorrow
can just
as well.
make stuff up.
And if I
Although
can make it,
I don't get it.
I mean, I could try to make it
Didn't they
tomorrow
see
night,
how
but
awesome we
I have
were?
a convention to go to
Sure,
for the
those
next 3
things landed
days.
a couple of
So,
Fun.
hits.
convention,
We
what
had
you doing?
chem-balls and
Anime
laser
Frontier
hands
in Fort
and
Worth.
Fire
Ooh, fun.
breathing.
So it'll be first time, actually,
Well,
my
it
first
really
convention.
didn't
So I'm
matter.
excited.
Got a
He
cosplay or
does.
something?
Where'd they come from?
Well,
Nah, I mean, I
why
got
don't
a
we
couple
ask the guys
Ruby and
who actually
stuff
stopped
and
them?
Tifa shirt I could use. So
Hiro, you
I
If I
mean,
could, I would.
t-shirts are fine as all, but
right.
the most fun part for me was coming up with
Well,
a costume and wearing
This
it.
is
Because
Yeah.
everybody always. It doesn't need to be anything
Let's go.
fantastic. My costumes were
Peace,
very
wasabi.
budget.
How you doing?
no, yeah, I mean, it's just first time,
That's
so I just
2011.
want to see how it goes
Hello
first.
there.
Fair.
But I'm gonna be opposed to try it again next year.
Fred. Don't be alarmed.
I half
I don't share
expected
pictures
him.
of myself
This is
on
not
Twitter,
my
but I'm
real
actually pretty
body.
proud of the cosplays I've
Good.
made of myself.
for a second. I
Oh,
thought this
definitely.
was the monster.
I can check it out later.
I don't have them on
That's
Twitter. Is
okay.
what I was saying.
Okay, so
Oh,
I'd have to
Those
share
three
them.
are Sora,
Some like I
Donald,
don't want my
and Goofy.
face on Twitter
The
because
Understandable.
like I view it as a security risk.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Keyblade Hero 3.
God damn it, Sora.
Yes.
Who did the light?
I am detecting minute
Yes.
contractions in your faces and shoulders, perhaps due to the garage's brisk temperature.
Yes,
To
that's
remedy that,
exactly
I
it.
will give each of you a hug
Okay,
and
fair enough.
warm you with my internal heat source.
Did you have a better name?
Sora,
Like-
you know Donald and I don't have Keyblades.
Why the fuck don't you?
So,
Why'd you have
Are
to
we
remind
heroes or
us?
aren't we?
No, seriously, why don't they?
The monsters.
I don't know.
Tell us how you managed to take them down.
Focus, guys.
I
Focus.
hit them with my key.
I hit them really hard. Did you try that?
and they're drawn to the darkness inside people's hearts.
Ooh, now we're talking. Light versus darkness.
You know,
Classic
looking at Fred, I
concept.
half expected him to call
Calm
me,
down, Fred. This is serious.
a Noctis
serious.
from Virum Rex.
We don't
I
have
feel like that
any
would have
way
been
to fight them.
hilarious.
Wait.
That would be
so
fun.
we're
If
just
it's
gonna
just
give
a
up?
video
With our
game that
current skill
exists in
set,
every
my
single
analysis
Disney
places our
World.
chances at
I think the idea is that it's not a real
We
video
get it,
game,
Baymax.
even in the world of Kingdom Hearts. When they split the Toy Story world,
Hey,
it looked for
don't
things
sweat
to
it.
make it
The
realistic,
three of us will
and
go take care of the
somehow
Heartless for you,
Virum Rex got
right?
sucked into it as
Donald?
part of its
Goofy?
data. That's the theory. So it's not actually a video game in the real world of Toy Story, but in the fake world of Toy Story
Wait.
that you play around in here, it is.
We're going to.
Also, I called him Noctis again. His name's Yozora.
Yeah, but he looks just like Noctis.
I mean,
And
he's
he's clearly
basically not-
he's clearly supposed to be
My brother
the
would've.
versus 13 Noctis.
Yeah, he looks like Noctis and Riku like did a fusion dance.
Great, but
Yeah.
don't we need a plan?
Fusion dance?
Oh my god,
We
Link.
train up. When heroes are brought
When
low,
two people
they
like
set
do a
new
maneuver,
powers.
so they fuse into
It's
one.
Shugyo time.
Did you read that in Geeks Quarterly?
How can two
Yes.
people
Fred's actually
fuse
not wrong.
into one person?
With a
I
dance,
have
we
an
just
idea.
said. Or earrings.
This is this is in Dragon Ball. So anyway.
Personally, I believe that when you need to fuse with another,
Yeah.
you yell combine
Cool, huh?
really loudly
It
and turn
creates
into
a
a pants
CG
while the other
overlay that
pair of
augments
pants
your
while the
vision.
other one turns into a shirt.
While
Fair
you
enough.
wear it, this device
Someone
sees
should do
everything
that.
you do
That
and
would be a
locks
really
it.
good.
I'm describing
there.
Transformers, by the way.
You
I
put
did.
it on your face.
Wait. Oh shit! Yeah, you are.
The
Oh.
entire gimmick of Transformers Energon is that everyone can turn into a shirt or a pair
I
of shirt or a
forgot
pair
to
of
do that.
pants.
Yeah, I
So they
forgot to
combine
do
into
that.
slightly bigger Transformers by doing that.
Here?
Huh? But whoa, chill, Sora.
That
Just
version
take
of
the AR
Heartless
device
wasn't
off.
even here. Like, how does Hero know what that one looks like?
Well, he
Yes.
said that it's been around for. They've been
Wow.
in
I
Honey
have
the City
no
for a
idea how
bit.
To be
you're
fair,
doing
you
it,
can
but
find
this is
shadows throughout
cool.
the city
Thanks.
once you start exploring it.
But
Mm-hmm.
so far, the map data only covers San Francisco. I need
Once
to
again,
expand it.
isolated islander
Now can we
getting
shoot
so
you?
into
Not
technology.
yet, Fred. He's still learning.
Sora, all you
Please
need to
note
do
the
is
only
run
Marvel
through some
property in
courses that
Kingdom
feel
Hearts,
scripted.
everyone.
Like a
Also,
minigame.
mini game time.
We'll put a tracer on your movements so we can
Shoot yo! Shoot yo! Shoot yo!
so we can shoot
shoot
yo.
Shoot yo! Shoot yo!
Gogo looks ready to commit
That's like
murder.
training.
I love
That's
it.
a good idea. We
So
could
I'm not
probably use
very
the
attached to
practice.
this movie, so I can't tell you how well they encapsulate the characters, but I enjoy these guys in Kingdom
I can
Hearts.
Shugyo
They pretty much got
by
one to
installing
one.
new combat
Yeah,
data.
this is pretty correct.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hey.
this is really correct.
Let's just try it out.
I do like how well they integrated. So, like, they didn't redo the movie; they actually had an original plot for the Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. I'm not sure what.
And that's my favorite way that Kingdom Hearts 3 does it. When they don't redo
Yeah.
the movie, they set it after the movie or before the movie, or don't even
Yeah.
bother explaining when the movie happened and just have the characters do their thing.
Yeah.
Like
so
the
It
this
characters-
works
is-
so well. There's a lot more freedom for what they can do.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know the placement of the show as well, but I do know this. At the very least.
Well, I
this
believe
after
this is
the
supposed
movie.
to happen a few months after the movie.
Yeah. Well, they had a TV show too, so that's why I was like wondering.
Oh, there was a
they
TV
mentioned it.
show?
Yeah,
There was.
it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it was on Disney Channel for a bit.
My
before.
Disney Plus is
That's
supposed to have
Disney
run
Plus.
out by now, because I stopped paying for it. So
Oof.
there wasn't really anything left I wanted to watch. So I'm gonna wait a while for more stuff to show up.
Understandable.
That's fair.
The only
No, no,
Marvel
that's fair.
show left that I haven't watched is Hawkeye, and I don't give a shit about Hawkeye.
Most people don't. That's like half of the jokes in the movie. In the
Yeah.
in the
Well,
show.
it doesn't help that it
It's-
doesn't help that it's released at the same time, roughly the same time as Spider-Man: No Way Home. So of course people are not gonna
Oh,
think that.
I'm not particularly interested in that either.
I'm very hyped for it.
Same. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, same.
I was hyped for it before I found out the concept. Then it was like, oh, they're doing Spider-Verse again, but I already have Spider-Verse for that.
Well, Sony likes to redo anything that makes.
Also, I'm kind of in the
funny.
camp where like Spider-Verse was an okay movie, but it's nowhere near as good as people say it
We
is.
are not.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Spider-Verse. I wouldn't call it the perfect movie or anything, but
Well,
Shout when you.
Like people were calling it the best animated movie of the year, which like they weren't wrong, but none of the other animated movies of the year were particularly great either.
it doesn't help it was a low bar. Maybe if there were better movies to compare it to?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, like if it came out the same year as say like Kubo.
I
and
also
Two
know that
Strings,
like
I
my
would-
favorite Spider-Man movie is Far From Home, and for some reason Spider-Man fans have a hate boner for that movie.
Do they?
I really feel like a reverse Spider-Man fan because I like the movies Spider-Man fans hate, and I hate the movies Spider-Man fans love.
Wait, why do they hate Far From Home? I never heard this.
Well, a lot of Spider-Man
I
fans...
see it all the time on Twitter.
A lot of Spider-Man fans aren't fans of the MCU Spider-Man because they think he relies too much on Iron Man.
How dare characters interact with each other in the MCU? It's almost like that was the biggest appeal of the MCU or something.
Well, but here's the thing. I get where they're coming from because essentially what made Spider-Man in the comics was like he had to do all that stuff on his own. You know, he's never come from a rich background or anything.
Okay,
or
so...
or anything like that.
We have
Whereas-
hardcore parkour now?
Hardcore parkour.
Yeah. This is one of the mini games you have to do to get a platinum as well. You have to get a high score here.
Yeah, but this is essentially teaching you how to traverse through the.
This is one of the easier ones, though. It only took me about 3 tries.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to mess up, but it's not too hard to figure out the strat.
Shit.
Also, like, it's not the end of the world if you miss one.
Yeah, this is just a trial run, so don't feel bad. Just keep going. If you like to retry and get that score, you're more than happy to try another time.
Like, that's very much do it on your own time if you feel like you want to go for platinum.
Which is there.
You gotta keep up, Sora.
Bop!
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like,
I always forget how to change rails.
Oh, triangle.
Yeah.
yeah,
What is this, a Sonic game all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Yes. I think you were supposed to jump on that.
No, really? What gave you that idea? The massive icon?
hey,
The
keep
fact that it
trying
was
to
a
help.
jump trail.
Okay, this feels like you just need to, like, memorize the pathing.
Now you need to jump off, yeah. And they can run right over a lucky emblem, but you don't have time to stop and get it, which drives me nuts every time. It's like, it's right there! Why am I doing a timed minigame?
No,
Come on.
Let me get the lucky emblem!
no.
What does the lucky emblem do?
If you get all of them, you get a cool Keyblade.
Cool, keep.
Oh,
Also, every time you get, like, the more lucky emblems you get, every now and then you get items as well.
See.
They're just, it's,
we
it's a
are
collectible
menaces
that's
to
in every world.
society!
Well,
Katamari Damacy!
That is also you get the secret ending if you collect a certain number.
Rude.
Don't you just love chemistry?
Not my favorite
No,
class in high school, honestly.
I absolutely loathed it, actually.
Yeah.
I prefer that over biology any day.
I mean, I don't mind the concepts of biology, but once they asked me to dissect something, then I was... Air step!
Air step, air step.
Keep forgetting that exists!
You shouldn't, though, because it's very, very good. Also, you pass another lucky emblem right there that it doesn't let you get.
I mean,
Rip.
what a shocker. I keep forgetting something that could be useful exists.
That's okay, Cam. We'll get you used to it soon. Because trust me, that will be a lifesaver for certain fights. Finish.
Okay, well that was
Not a bad
weird.
first attempt.
Especially since I didn't know some of the buttons and stuff.
Yeah, that's okay. Like I said, it's a trial run. So
Ah, well.
I don't know.
Yeah, and you don't have to perfect it right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something you'll come back to later.
Not like I'm going for a plat on my first playthrough.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be terrifying. Watch as Sora just manages to outrun her. Oh,
I mean, yeah.
You like that?
also, why does he have that Keyblade? Like, that's not one of the ones I have equipped.
Interesting. Gravity.
Because they want to have transformations in this one, so they had to pick one specifically, and they picked this one.
Yeah, because I guess the
I think
Kingdom
this is the
Key-
only cutscene in the entire game with a Keyblade transformation.
Yeah, I guess the Kingdom Key doesn't have a
Wait.
transformation.
My
Yeah.
laser
No.
hands can be projectiles. Ha!
I mean, if you
Nope.
spec it right, maybe.
Yeah.
Gallic Gun!
Garlic gun.
Ooh. Change the weapon.
I know the Heartless aren't real, but his attacks are. The damage he's got to be doing to these buildings.
These buildings are not made for that kind of damage.
They're like, why does this keep happening? It's like we're a Marvel property or oh.
I don't know, is this still technically a Marvel property?
Yes.
Since Marvel's not even doing anything with it. Like, they just kind of gave it to Disney. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
Fire.
Stan Lee was in it and everything.
Diametrically
Yeah.
opposed.
Well, no, I know. It's
Let's
just,
go eat that!
it's just. I mean, I know it's originally.
I mean, I would have been down for a Stan Lee's in it moment for Kingdom Hearts 3. That would have been cool. I wish.
Yeah.
He was still alive at the time this came out, I think.
No. Because this came out the same year as Endgame, right?
No, I don't think so.
2019.
Was Endgame 2019?
Yeah. Yeah, because that was the same year. Because later that year is Far From Home, and then COVID happened next year after. So we didn't have a MCU movie all year. No, Stan Lee died.
Alright, so now we have Stitch. It checks out that Stitch is here. Nolan. No.
Stitch kind of sucks, I'm gonna be honest. It's the worst Link in the game, in my opinion. I even like Wreck-It Ralph better. And Wreck-It Ralph's also useless.
I haven't summoned a single time. I'm okay with that.
So cute.
I mean, Simba's pretty cool and Ariel's pretty useful if you use her right.
Isn't she a rhythm game?
Sorta, kinda.
By the way,
If you get the rhythm right, you can set up a really powerful water-based attack that covers a lot of area and can drain health bars, something fierce.
Okay, so we actually gave them ideas for upgrades by the power of anime.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Excellent. You know,
Just throws a flamethrower into the mouth of that thing, I guess.
You know, I kept thinking that he should have upgraded the suits even more. In the show, he did. Oh, now there's a Sora chip.
There is a Sora chip.
He grows spiky hair all of a sudden.
Your scheduled program to deliver this breaking news.
Baymax is just Kirby.
The South District was attacked by numerous unidentified creatures. Witnesses described losing sight of victims during the mayhem. Many also said they saw strange floating heart symbols in the vicinity of the missing victims.
Huh.
So that means that people actually died.
Yeah, people are straight up dying here. Holy shit.
The South District was attacked by...
How convenient that that popped up in time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Go time!
Yes.
You know, the AR thing actually doesn't look half bad on Sora. Like, I was expecting it to kind of look hokey, but not bad.
The AR goggles.
Yeah.
I mean, it does help that it's mostly hidden by his hair.
By the way, you probably want to get it now so you don't have to bother coming back here later. There's a lucky emblem in this room.
Look around. It's gonna be pretty obvious.
Let's
Keep
see.
looking.
Because there's no way to get to this room. This is like its own loading zone, so coming back means waiting for a Kingdom Hearts 3 loading screen only to get one lucky emblem and then leave.
Nice picture, Sora.
Oh, does everyone string a pose? At least kind of. That's really funny. I haven't been paying much attention to using the camera, but that's nice.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, the camera is actually pretty fun. If you're into
plus
photo
there is a like one of those photo missions for the Moogles.
Mhm.
They do require you to take a picture of all your allies. But
Yeah,
you're
you'll
playing-
need
you
to
know,
do those if
party
you want
allies.
Ultimate Weapon.
Yeah.
Frick.
I mean, they're not hard. They just run up to
No.
the thing it asks you to take a picture of and take a picture of it.
True. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do the Fantastic Seven too, aren't I?
Only 2 of those suck, and one of them more than the other.
Well, if you want the if you want to complete the menu and get the keyblade specific for it, yeah.
Well, also you have to do all of them and get a high score in order to get one of the Orichalcum Pluses.
Oh right. Which one was that one?
Oh, well, that looks exciting.
I'll check it out.
Also, they have Omega Weapon in Kingdom Hearts because of the Orichalcum Pluses as well. Like, it's kind of cool to see some Final Fantasy things showing up. I suppose that's technically the only Final Fantasy boss here is Omega Weapon, and it's a Heartless.
How's Highwind look? Yo, it's a spear!
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
spears!
I wanted to see this in
God!
Sora's Smash moveset. Like, I feel like this should have been his down B. Is he pulled out high wind and
My
stabbed downward.
lord! I love it!
Oh,
Yeah, you see that move where he has all the extra spears around him and he strikes the floor?
Yeah.
I feel like that right there. That should have been his down B.
Okay, what's Storm Flag?
A bigger spear.
Oh!
Storm Flag is fast as fuck.
And
I'm
water
in love!
And water magic is definitely hella strong with this one.
Yeah.
I love it!
You naturally get water Zuzz every now and then just by equipping that Keyblade.
Okay, this is cool.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Are you kidding? Spider-Man takes longer to climb these buildings than Sora does.
That's true.
Well, Sora does ignore gravity. That's true.
Gravity's just a suggestion.
Gravity,
to
the fuck
Sora.
is that?
Sora's like, can I eat it?
Can I eat it?
And I yeet it?
You just...
I mean, it doesn't help that Xemnas is like allergic to gravity in KH1, so.
That's crazy. I wish I would have known that.
Okay,
That would have made the fight a little easier.
Is he really? I never tried using the gravity spell on him.
Yeah,
it's like the one
stuns him.
spell that works on him.
It's the only spell that works on him. He gets stunned, and if you use the gravity.
Oh, I beat him with no magic at all. I don't think I tried any magic spells. at
No,
all.
that's what I did too. Well, other than Tinkerbell and Cure and
And honestly, Sephiroth gave me more shit than Xemnas did. So.
No, see, I would say the opposite. Only because Xemnas works as KH2 Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 1's moveset. Meaning that he's faster than he for the game set up like that.
Well, he's faster than you, but that's a lot of bosses in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Not many.
How rude.
That and that one.
All the super bosses basically hit that. Sephiroth's a lot faster than you. Xemnas is a lot faster than you.
Well,
Xyz is a lot faster than you.
Oh, I love this thing! Hello!
Ooh, that was fun.
I enjoy this Keyblade a lot.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites in the game. Top 3. My favorite Keyblades are Oathkeeper, Mirage, the Tangled one, Magic Staff's the Transformation. That's the only name I'll ever remember. And then the Pirate's Keyblade.
Oh my god. I love this thing!
I don't count Ultima Weapon because Ultima Weapon is basically a cheat code. I mean, I like Ultima Weapon a lot, but
so is
it feels like cheating to include it in my favorite Keyblades.
So why Oathkeeper? Is it like the meaning behind it, or is it actually like super sick to use?
Like Oathkeeper has always been my favorite Keyblade design-wise, and then it's virtually the same as Oblivion in this game because you get the same transformations.
It's a motherfucking T-Rex!
Oathkeeper has a higher magic stat and a lower attack stat than Oblivion. That's basically how they go.
Yeah, as usual.
Oblivion does have a slightly better range, but honestly, it doesn't mean a whole lot.
I'm getting Dream Drop Distance vibes. Murder it!
Because of the ammo.
Well, that and it's a T-Rex.
It's a dinosaur, holy fuck.
It kind of sucks that you have to be facing the enemy for that to actually do damage to them.
Yeah, for now, because it's kind of like.
I know it's not a Disney World, but imagine Sora in Jurassic Park.
That'd be kind of hilarious.
That finisher does not work with a big enemy like this.
Does that mean like? But I would love to see Sora try to talk to Jeff Goldblum.
Do not use thunder on this thing. I don't think fire is a good idea either, but definitely don't use thunder.
Ice Age, son!
So, funny story about the first time that I watched Jurassic
Uh-huh.
I was going to watch the Ant-Man and the Wasp with Brandon in theater. But we found out that the only showing of it was at
Oh.
I had to go back to that time. So
I think Cameron's in love.
I love Spears.
So that wasn't going to happen. So we decided to watch a movie at his place because he has a massive collection of movies. So I'm looking through it, find Jurassic Park, and go, oh hey, this is supposed to be a really good movie, and a man actually played the soundtrack of it in concert one time, so let's watch that. And that was my only knowledge of it going in.
Oh boy.
I spent maybe a third of the movie hiding my face because I was scared.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never thought that movie was scary.
Well, I'm pretty
Even
sure
when I was a
like,
little kid, I was never scared by that movie.
maybe you just love I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, I love
Cross,
dinosaurs.
T-Rex.
What 9-year-old boy didn't love dinosaurs?
That's true.
Okay, fair, but like, it was crazy to see how real the dinosaur, especially that T-Rex, how real that looked.
The first time I watched Jurassic Park, I was at the age where I didn't understand death, so I didn't really know what the bloody arm meant. The concept of death was not in my realm of understanding.
That
Like
might
when
be
the guy
reason
when the
why
guy
it wasn't
died
scary.
in the first Indiana Jones, where they find the guy who took the satchel, stabbed to the wall. I asked my dad why he was just sitting there, and he told me he went to go visit God, and I started asking like in-depth questions about why he was going that and when he was coming back, because I didn't
That had to be a
understand
really
the concept
fun
of death.
conversation.
Blizzard claws.
Let us know.
You probably watched those movies sooner than I should have, but
Maybe, but at least
it stopped me
hey, at
from
least
ever
it's-
being traumatized like that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The
Firaga.
thing is, it took my mom watching Jurassic Park 3 times for her to finally get the story because she was so scared of the dinosaurs.
So it's genetic.
I mean, yeah.
The story's pretty simple, and
Try and catch me.
honestly, most of the dinosaurs aren't scary.
Yeah.
It's only really the T-Rex and the Velociraptors. I suppose well, what's it called?
The little
The
acid spitting son of a
Dilophosaurus
mother.
is a little scary, but that's almost more funny than scary.
Well, I think it's more of like, because it's crazy how it's been like almost 30 years or so.
Hey,
And
don't underestimate practical effects.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it still looks better than most of the other effects
Yeah.
we see today.
It still looks very
Hey,
decent.
if I can't see.
Jesus, I still say it still.
Isn't there
holds up
only
very well.
there's only like 12 minutes of dinosaur footage in the entire movie as well?
Better?
Much better.
You should make it so you can charge those instead of just firing them, bud.
Freeze.
I think it's the other way around.
It's a combo move.
Oh, there he goes. It seems like he's got it.
Wouldn't that basically just
He
be
missed.
splat
Yes.
shooting them with water at that point?
Yeah.
Or Steam, yeah.
The problem
Hey,
is,
Steve.
anime's done combos like that before, so hey.
Good point. Good point.
Nice, Baymax.
So yeah, it actually then took Brandon watching
Oh!
Jurassic Park.
Oh, we
to
get to do the
me and my
thing!
mom
Bump.
realize exactly where
To
I
display
get my
excitement.
jumpiness.
Hero taught it to me.
Oh yeah, Sora's never seen a
So,
fist
like-
bump before.
This?
Bella la la. Yes.
Yes!
Yes! I love this! Oh shit.
Yeah.
The awkward one when Baymax has to teach Sora how to do that.
Another one?
We're here.
We're gonna
Can't
stand
we
here
pick
and
on
talk
one
about
our
it for
own
way too
size?
long.
It looks the right size to me.
Watch me scorch them with my freeze NATO. The only tornado made of ice and
Guys,
fire.
it's destroying the city while you're talking about it.
Yeah, seriously. Wow, you guys really like the monologue.
Donald
Shit.
just shouts Zeta Flare, the entire city is wiped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, there's just a hole in the middle of the city. You can see the sun setting through the hole in the city.
we're unstoppable.
Oh man.
I thought you meant to say immortal.